Hi Ian, really great to meet up with you this week, mate, and do some more work on your game. Finer points from the session. We were struggling a little bit at the start to do with, obviously there was some quite big contact issues, there was a lot of thin shots, quite a few tops, and a general lack of power. And the main things that we really talked about during the swing were really trying to get a bit more length to your backswing. And the reason why we were struggling, if we just start from this angle here, and if we just start the swing back, you can see here how the left knee buckles in, the weight starts moving in this kind of direction. You can see it with the hips from the start. If I just put a little line next to your hip and then start the swing forward, you can see that the first move is for the left hip to almost dip and drop forward, which has really limited the amount that you could actually rotate the hips. And because you've got less rotation in the hips, you've got a smaller shoulder turn, which is also, like I say, really what's the word? Really like reducing the amount of power you can get. So one thing we talked about as we went forward was trying to feel as though the hips were more rotating rather than tilting. And you can see here it's not perfect, but it is a lot better. So if we just start this back, you can see that there's still a dip sort of towards the camera, but nowhere near as much of a dip as in towards the target. So your weight doesn't transfer nearly as much in this general direction. The hips have rotated a lot more. You can see on this video here, you can still basically see the majority of your pelvis, whereas on this one you can tell that it started to rotate away from the target, giving you a much bigger shoulder turn. Let's get rid of that. And you can tell by the distance that the left arm's travelled on the way back how much more power we're generating here, rather than almost not really getting it past that sort of P3 position. So the left arm's only just past parallel with the floor, so really limiting the amount of power you can generate. Also, in terms of the strike, we talked about trying to get the arms a little bit straighter on the way back. You can see this a bit more from the down the line view. As we go back, we also made one quick adjustment to your setup as well. You can see on the right here, you don't look, you're not as hunched over. The posture's just a little bit more upright. As we start this back here, you can see how the elbows separate straight away. It's a pick up of the arms, and you can see from the right shoulder to the elbow and then down the forearm that the elbows haven't folded properly. They've just separated. They've not, the right elbow should I say, hasn't really folded properly, giving you that lift into your backswing. So we talked about feeling as though from P1 to P2, trying to keep your arms a bit straighter, trying to keep the elbows a bit closer together. Yes, this is going, sort of outside the line, it's going above the plane that we'd like to see it on. But then as we carry on back there, you can see the elbow starts to fold a bit better. So if you can do it more in this way, you can tell that the right forearm is going upwards rather than almost staying parallel with the floor. That's allowed you to get the club a bit higher, again helping to generate a bit more power. You can tell from this angle here, as you swing back, you can see there the elbows separate straight away. The right arm and elbow comes away from the body, and the right elbow gets quite deep behind you. As in this one here, you can see that the arms are just staying a bit straighter. It's starting to fold here, Again, it's not perfect, but it's a much better position than where you were. Ian, if you've got any questions, give us a shout, mate. You've got my number. Well done this week, and I look forward to seeing you again in a couple of weeks. Best of luck. Bye.